We're here. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to Stock Markets with Bruce. I'm your buddy Uncle Bruce from Calgary, Alberta. Although some people are certain I'm still in Creston, British Columbia. How you doing out there? Hope you had a great weekend. Thanks again to all of you who were here with me and with Jennifer and I on this past Saturday morning or Saturday noon Eastern. We did class number 16, lesson number 16 for a bunch of you, and we talked about a number of unique things, including iron condors. Oh my gosh. And we'll get into that as the day goes on, and I'm sure we'll be talking about this going forward quite a bit. The lesson went over very well from what I understand. When you do the class, you're just kind of going. It's the reaction of the viewers later on. But I got a lot of positive feedback over the weekend. I thank you all for that. Glad to have you here. This morning, it's all about SoFi, and it's all about TJH. TJ has become a member of the channel. Fantastic. I don't know if TJ is a recurring member, but TJ is a gold bagel level member, and I appreciate that. And welcome to the party, pal. Glad to have you here. And if you're coming back, great. If you used to be a chillin' member and you're now going up to the gold level, way to go. And if you're brand spanking new, hey, nice to have you here. Thank you all who are already, those of you hitting the thumbs up button already, D. Truda, Deep Value, Andre, so many of you. I really appreciate it. We're watching the markets here closely. Good morning, all. Drew is here. How you doing? We've got a lot of action going on SoFi. 11 million now. Players watching it. I'm watching it. The SoFi shares are 1022 at the moment, up 67 cents. And the latest volume is now 12.26 million shares. So this is pre-market volume. We don't open for another 58 minutes. So, it's going to be a while before we know. We may be over 20, 25 million shares. We could be before we start trading. Now, this kind of volume in the pre-market could bode well for the stock today overall. We see 20 million pre-market. We see 100 million today. We could be higher than this by a long shot, but again, I can't tell you. I can only guess, and I'm only just winging it as I see it. What I know is this much: the company came out with their earnings this morning at about 7:00 Eastern time, 5:00 my time, and the shares were already they were higher going into it. They reached a high of about 10.35, 10.40 a share maybe. And they hung around there for a while, and then they backed off to about the 9.30 level. They were actually down from Friday's close for a while. Didn't last long. That was 5 minutes. So somebody took a shot at running it down, and it didn't take, and it didn't create a stampede to the exits by other investors. As a matter of fact, I think what really happened is some pretty smart investors just grabbed up any stock at 9.30, 40, and 50 and said, thanks, I'll take this off your hands. All you want. And so now we're at 10.20 a share, recovering back to the highs of the pre-market. And will we go higher? Could. Yeah, sure. We could certainly go higher. I'll mention this. The high trade for the last 52 weeks was 10.23. We've been trading above 1023 this morning a couple of times. So the stock is trying to establish a new 52-week high. The question is, how much above that are we going to see this morning or today? That's the question. And then the rest of the week. The other question is, how many analysts are going to pile in here today, tomorrow, all this week, and come up with their opinion? And will we also receive a prediction from an analyst like we did 3 months ago? Was it Jefferies and Company? I can't remember exactly who it was that said the stock was worth $2.50, and then they revised it to $3 a week or two later. Are we going to get that kind of nonsense again? Based on what I've read this morning, and some of you have been digging into the financials a lot more than I can. Everything I see is wonderful. It's really good. Over 6 million members now. In 2021, when I started following this company, there were 2.2 million members. Now there's like 6.2 million members. Deposits on hand, almost 13 billion. The revenues, I think the gross revenues for the first 6 months of this year, the first 2 quarters, is almost $1 billion. They bought a mortgage company last quarter. They are firing on all kinds of cylinders, revenues coming in from all kinds of sources, interest income and non-interest income growing. What was I going to say? I was going to say one more thing about this whole thing. Oh, yeah, the student loan thing. That's right. So the student loan thing has been on, off, on. It's been just, we've been just going, what? There was a time a year, 2 years ago, when the moratorium came into place on student loans, that SoFi was looked upon as just a student loan lending company, because that's how they got their start. And the thinking was, oh, they're dead. Oh, geez, they're finished. They're not going to get any payments now. And they had $5+ billion on the books of student loans, and no payments coming in. Today, there are $18 billion of loans on the books. I think it's 18 billion. 5 billion is student loans. 13 billion is not student loans. This is the area that has been surging and will continue to go. And now, starting tomorrow, I guess, the 1st of August, and all this month, student loan payments will start again. And that means for the next 2 months, which is the August and September, which makes up the third quarter, 2 of the 3 months, SoFi will be reporting student loan income this coming quarter, which they didn't do for the last 2 years. And of course, the last quarter of this year, the last 3 months of this year, student loans will be in full force. They'll have a full quarter of student loan performance on that $5 billion balance to talk about. Now, the thing you remember, and again, the detractors are going to bring this up, because there's always detractors. The detractors are going to say, oh, yeah, well, SoFi has $5 billion student loans, and those are only at 3% interest. There's no money in that business because they made those loans 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. They're at low interest rates. True, that's true. Of course, they paid nothing for the money when they lent it, so the loans are still profitable. But what SoFi has been doing the last month or two is they've been contacting their clients who have these loans, and they're saying, hey, it's been 2 years since you've had to make a payment. A number of you may have had changes in your lives in the last 2 years. You got promoted. You got a job. You had a house that has gone up in value. You have credit cards. You have a car loan. You have this and that. Why don't you talk to us about a consolidation deal? Why don't we put all of your loans together in a combined package? We'll take all your payments that you have, and from this area, this area, this area, combine it into one amount, make it a 4, 5, 6, whatever years you need time frame, and lower your payments. On the one hand, that sounds pretty good for a lender, borrower. Someone's borrowing money. This is great. But in reality, for the bank, it's the best thing you could possibly imagine, because you're now taking that. Let's say this person has a $50,000 student loan balance. You take that along with other loans they have and put it all into one package. It'll be put into one package at a higher rate. So the 3/4 of the debt they have, they're already paying the interest rates of today. The student loan that they're paying 2% on, they're now going to pay today's interest rate on that money. But it's a consolidated loan for everything, and it brings the payments lower. So cash flow wise, it's great for the client. For the bank, booking the loans is beautiful. So do not be surprised in the third quarter and the fourth quarter, where SoFi comes out among all the other developments that are going on with increased number of clients and the deposits growing and everything else, they also start to say, oh, by the way, our student loans are down to $3.5 billion. They're down to $3 billion. It's not that they've paid them off. It's that they've reorganized these loans with their existing loans. And the bank gets to say, out of all the loans we have, and say maybe next quarter they have 22 billion in loans, and the quarter after that they have 27 billion in total loans. We only have 3.5 billion in student loans, and the 1.5, 2 billion we had has now been rolled into the other side, and it's all at current rates, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9% interest. That could be coming too. And some analysts are going to ignore this. They're going to poo-poo it. They're going to just downplay, go, no, that's not going to matter. Oh, it's going to matter. It's going to matter a lot. Look, if students, people have loans out there that have 6 months to go, a year to go, 2 years to go, 5 years to go, 8 years to go. Every month that goes by, a certain number of loans are paid off in full. If the government's going to bail out people or pay off student loans on behalf of students to whatever the billions are, then a chunk of cash will come into SoFi from some of these loans. In the next year, I guess. I don't know the date. Do you? We'll figure it out. So it's only going to get better. It's just going to get better. Headline here in Barron's: SoFi boost guidance. They boosts guidance after narrower than expected loss and strong deposits growth. Is this news to you guys? No. This is the same thing every quarter. The company comes out, the bank comes out and says, we beat the numbers from what we were supposed to do, and we're upping our guidance going forward. Well, they're doing it again. And the stock's now 10.17 or something. And there are the doubters and there are the believers. And the believers at the moment are the winners and the doubters are the losers. The analyst that said the stock would go down to $253, that was their target price for the stock. All of those followers of that analyst are getting the butts handed to them. They lost out on an unbelievable opportunity. Those who have been following analysts who've said these guys are real and they're going to hit 12, 15, 20 bucks a share down the road, it's coming true. And so there you have it. Welcome to the party. What do you do if you are a shareholder of SoFi? 13 million traded, by the way, 13.1 million. What should you do if you own SoFi stock? My recommendation is continue to write cash secured puts on the stock. Write 750s, write 8s if you can, 9s, $10 cash secured puts. Yep, write cash secured puts on SoFi. But I would go out to January 2024. I would go out this 4-5 months on purpose because you want to bring in as much cash as possible, as big a premium as you can get, and you want the time to get the delivery because the stock will fluctuate. It always does. And it's possible that this week it'll hit 12, 13 bucks a share. It could do that, but it could also hit 8.50 to 9 a share for a few days. I think the odds are higher than lower, but that's me. I'm not the guy calling the shots. I'm only the guy giving you my opinion. I would not be an option writer right now. I would not be an option writer to try to write 12s and get cute now. You're going to try to get cute. You're going to follow Uncle Bruce, but you're going to kind of, I like the old man, but I'm going to do things my way. And hey, it's your money. It's your stock. If you want to write $12, $12.50 calls, knock yourself out. But I would not do that because what I fear for those of you who would do this, we're going to write calls right now. What I fear is the market closes and it's at 10.50, 11 bucks a share, whatever the heck it's doing. And you've written $12, $12.50 calls and you brought in a buck and a half, $2, whatever you brought in. And after the bell or before the next morning's bell rings, 1, 2, 3, 4 analysts come out during successive days, like 3-4 days in a row, Analysts come out, bang, 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 bang. And recommendations now are made. Price predictions are made for the stock, and they start to average $15 to $18 a piece, way above than were before. In other words, brokerage firms, analysts raise guidance on the stock, and they raise their target prices and all this stuff. This is what I fear for you guys. This is the worst case scenario, because the night before, the shares closed at 10.50. The next morning, when the announcements, these analyst upgrades come out, the stock pops 11.50, 12.50, 13.50, 14.50. And by the time the options market opens up, you're upside down. You're into your stock has gone up nicely, but you locked yourself out at 12.50, and they're now going for 15. And now you have to do rollovers. Now, I know I've told you a million times, don't be afraid of rollovers. I've told you that. I still tell you that. But why have an unnecessary rollover on a massive 20, 30% price pop? Because the thing about this thing, the thing about SoFi and the markets is any stock under $20 a share, I don't care who it is, AI is a classic example. When they get down to this level here, and then they start the run, you catch a lot of pension funds, or not pension funds, hedge funds. You catch a lot of speculative hedge funds with their pants down, short millions of shares, and they panic. They get in, they get told by their broker, we're buying you in because we can't keep borrowing the stock for you guys. And we're gonna buy you into this market at market. And it just fuels the fire. And so the stock starts to run, and then here comes the panic buying on top of that. And they just don't go back to $10. They go from 10 to 12 to 15. They don't go back to 10. They kind of consolidate a little bit. Then they go to 17 to 19, and they don't go back to 12. And it's all in a week or two or three. It's fast. And in a historical setting, 6 months from now, you might sit back and go, he was right. I remember when the second quarter financials came out and Bruce said, don't write calls right now. Write cash secured puts. If you're going to write anything, write those. Because when this baby starts going, at the next $5 to $7 a share will be fast. And that's what happened. The stock went from 10 to 12 to 14. Next thing you know, we're at 15, $16 a share. And now he's saying write options, but write 20s. Write 18s, write 22s, write 6 months out, 22.50 contracts, and bring in $2, $3 a share in premium. And when the shares hit 20 to 25 a share, and they will, then you're going to find a guy like me saying, might be time to sell these shares and buy deep in the money calls, the old $10 deep in the money calls, and double up the number of contracts you can write now. And so for some of you out there, you're going to go from being able to write 10 or 20 calls to being able to write 20 to 40 calls. And you're going to sit there and go, okay, let's take a look at this. 40 calls at $3 a call is $12,000 US. If in the next month I can buy these back on shrinkage for $6,000, I clear $6,000, which means I can buy more deep in the money calls and write more calls, of course. But if I can pull out $6,000 a month on shrinkage as I grow the number of calls that I'm writing, or more than that, what am I working in a day job for is what you're going to ask yourselves. And a number of you here have figured out that your SoFi shares is your ticket out of your job, because you're sitting on 5,000 shares now. You can write 50 calls now. When we get started, you do deep in the money calls with 5,000 shares, you're going to be writing 100 calls at a time, because you're going to have 100 deep in the money calls. 100 calls at $3 a shot, 30 grand, 2 month program, 3 month program. Can you pull out 5, 6, 7,000 a month to live on? I think so. I really do think so. Those of you who have 10 and 15 and 20,000 shares, you're going to be writing 100 to 200 calls shortly. And then you're going to start writing 200 to 400 calls going forward. And at 400 calls, at $3 a call, that's 120 grand. And if that is a 3-month program, a 4-month program, that's 30,000 a month. And welcome to Nirvana. Welcome to the happy zone. You've made it to a new level of a new demographic level. And so, yeah, the future is bright. Right now, it's $10.15 a share. As you've noticed with SoFi, you have to grow the investment 1 penny at a time. That's the hardest thing to do, is sit here, cross your arms, and go, you know what? It's $10.12 a share. The high for the year is $10.23, and I'm not selling any of this stuff. I'm going to wait and sit here and let it go higher. And this, it turns you into a Warren Buffett. You have to turn yourself into a 90-year-old guy who is still sitting back going, I wait years for stocks to pay off. And you're looking at this guy going, buddy, you're 90-something years old. How many years do you think you still have? But he's looking at you going, it's not for me. It's for my investors. I invest on behalf of the Berkshire Hathaway family. These investments are for the next 10 and 20 years, long after I'm gone. But I've done okay in the meantime, he says. We got to get you out of the lower middle class lifestyle into the upper middle class and beyond lifestyle. Stick around and enjoy the show. Let SoFi make you richer. Just let the company keep growing. Let them keep adding members. Let them keep generating larger revenues. Let them get evens more established, because they're outgrowing a whole bunch of banks. And as you may have noticed in the last 3-4 months, a number of banks have disappeared from view. They went under or they got taken over for pennies on the dollar, and they're long gone. And this outfit is growing. SoFi is getting bigger quickly. And so there you have it, pal. Pretty nice upside here coming your way. Thanks again for being here this morning and hanging out with myself. It is great to see you here. Thank you for the thumbs up so far. We have 88 thumbs ups in the house. I appreciate that. And thank you again to TJ for becoming a member. TJ says, I've been a lurker on and off for about 2 years. I decided to get serious about option writing. So I've taken some classes and I've became a Gold Bagel member. Class 16 was an eye-opener on the leverage available, an absolute eye-opener. I figured it would be. I could not have talked to you guys about iron condors, leveraged type of trades like this 6 months ago. Could not have done it 6 months ago. I had to wait until enough of you who've been here through thick and thin now for 2.5 years, I had to get enough of you far enough down the road of option writing and cash secured put writing and poor man covered call writing and rollovers and all the other trials and tribulations of what the option writer goes through, to the point where when I bring up now the idea of an iron condor, most of what I'm talking about, you get it. You understand that, oh, I have to write a call. I have to buy a call. I have to write a put. I have to buy a put. Okay, I get all that. I understand it. I understand why you have to do it. I just don't understand how. And now I can get into this with you to give you the full picture so that you can go, oh, iron condor. This is an interesting concept I'd not thought of before. I kind of like this. And for some of you, you may find that iron condors is the only way you're going to go forward with option writing. It's the only way you might get into option writing is an iron condor. Many of you who are, very conservative in your investing habits are going to look at this and go, I can live with this iron condor strategy more than any other of the strategies that he's talked about. And some others of you are going to go, I love the iron condor thing because of how short the time frame is on this investing. I love the idea of being into SPY contracts from Monday to Friday, or Thursday to Wednesday. I love the fact that they expire more often than just once a week. I really like this range of motion. I like the idea of predicting a stock's future price range over 7 or 14 or 21 days without owning the stock. I like making money on the options of a stock without having to own it. And yet I'm writing options and I'm buying options. And the whole objective here is to make money on the shrinkage. I love the George Costanza method of making money. Shrinkage. I was in the pool, and boy, this is what I want to be into. I really am interested in this. Very, very interesting stuff. Anyway, Bruce is getting me hype. He's getting me hype. What else? It's just going to be really interesting. Vilbus, I'm doing a good job of being patient with my 5,100 shares. Brian is saying I'm number 85. Bruce, giddy up. And option strat has a nice app for testing those on your phone. ICs can't lose. Iron condors. Oh, so much interesting. Anyway, so I say we covered a lot of ground on Saturday on this class. The class is being edited right now. It'll be available on the website later this week. So as soon as it's up and running, I'll let you know. Everybody who was in the class is going to get their edited version of the class as well. And then those of you who weren't in the class, you'll be able to acquire your edited version off the website later this week and study that. And let's go from there. 1028 now is where I see SoFi, I think, up about 73 cents on 14.1 million. We have 33 minutes to go before we start trading for the day. Friday, the shares traded 55 million shares for the full day. Right now, 14.1 million have gone through already today. So there's some pretty good volume going on. As far as the rest of the market is concerned, the Dow is ahead 65 points. We've got S&P up about 11 points, and the NASDAQ is up 41. So there's a gain there on all three markets. Crude oil is up 78 cents to 81.36. The odd thing about crude oil is that the news out of China is grim. The economy is showing, there's economic slowdowns showing up in various areas of the planet, Europe in particular. But even in America, where there's a low unemployment rate, there is the beginning of signs of economic hardship and slowdown. And one of the stocks one of the companies getting hit is Home Depot. Home Depot is a company that thrives on low interest rate environment because what they sell is merchandise to the do-it-yourselfer and to contractors, home renovation guys and home builders. If Home Depot's business is down and their numbers are down, that means the entire home building and construction segment is under pressure. That's not good for the economy. That is a sign that there's gaps in the economy. Now, at the moment, as I said, we have a very low unemployment rate, and people who get laid off from company A seem to be able to find work at company B. But when that gets a little tougher, you'll then have another effect, a chilling effect on the economy, and that'll be less spending on discretionary. And we're noticing it in some areas like Chipotle. McDonald's has come out and out said it, that we have pricing pressure and we're not so sure of our growth for the next half of the year. We're wondering about that. Chipotle absolutely came out and said our numbers for our most popular menu items, we've got issues. We're not selling as many as we normally do. Of our popular number one sellers, they're not moving as quickly. People are coming in less often per week, per month. This is concerning because it will theoretically affect hundreds of thousands of jobs in the United States. Fast food restaurants, how many employees do they have? Outfits like Walmart and Target and Home Depot, if they begin to see a retail slowdown, there are going to be hundreds of thousands of layoffs there or more. Because again, high number of labor required at all the various departments inside these major outfits. The trucking business may see a slowdown. The warehouse business will see a slowdown, and it just feeds out. So we're watching carefully all of that. At right now, by the way, SoFi 1036, the high of the year 1023. So in the pre-market, we're hitting new highs for 52 weeks, but that doesn't count. It's the 7:30 opening or 9:30 opening we're waiting for. But this market may have some upward momentum, and by the time we open at 9:30 Eastern, we pop right off to 1050 a share. I don't see. Volume is pretty good. 14.6 million now has gone through. So we're getting through almost 100,000 a minute now of trading on the pre-market. This kind of pace could translate into 500,000 to 1 million shares a minute on the market when we open. That kind of pace of trading will not keep the stock down here. It won't be down on the day if that's going to happen. But there you go. All right. What else is going on? What else have we got? Thank you, everybody. I just started my deposit to PayPal for the Poor Man Covered Call class. But damn, Uncle Bruce, this condor strategy sounds way too good. You're making me extremely curious for that class. Leverage is very nice, Uncle Bruce. Thank you for all you do. White Feather, Splair, it is a very interesting class. You gotta take them all. If you're gonna be any good at condor trades, you have to have the basics and more than just the absolute basics. You really have to be around a while, because I'm now talking about year 3 here. This is the 3rd year that I'm talking about option writing. Started in 2021, 2022, now it's 2023. And I know some of you are dying to become graduates in 3 weeks. I know that. This is how life is. But you've got to make the investment in the entire package if you really want to benefit from it. And you'll be glad you did when it's all said and done. If you've taken all 15 classes to now come into class 16 and soon 17 and then 18 and 19, when we get into these advanced classes, you're going to go, oh yeah, I know this. Yeah, sure. I hadn't thought of that. Combining this, and this, I can do this. Oh, well, yeah. Well, I can't start class number 1 with iron condors. Anyone out there who thinks that that's how you should start your entire options trading experience, I'm just going to make a class on iron condors as the whole course. Is they're fooling you and they're fooling themselves, and they're not helping you figure out just the pitfalls, the ups, the downs, and everything else you need to know. So up to you, though. It's a free country. I don't make you buy class number 1 versus class number 8 or 10 or 16. You can buy any class you want whenever you want. And when 16 is available later this week, if you feel that that's the first class you want to watch, I'm not going to stop you. It's totally up to you now. If you take class 16 and don't understand half of what I'm talking about, don't come blaming the instructor. It is, after all, class number 16. And so there you go. All right. Lisi, should we plan to buy back our $7.50 and $9 SoFi cash secured puts today? You might be rolling them over. You might buy back your 750s and write 10s, or buy back your 9s and perhaps write 10s. You might just do that. If you've already written January 2024 cash secured puts, or if you haven't, if you've written November and December 23s, you might go into January 24s, coming out of the lower price puts and going over here. It's a question of the market chain, the option chain. You'll find out how they're trading once we open up and figure it out from there. But the stock now is 1040 in the pre-market. If we reach, in the first hour or two, if the shares pop up to $10.75, $11, you may find that your 750s and 9s are so cheap that you can't, you got to buy them back. I mean, if you're up more than 50%, you should be buying them back. You absolutely should. Now, you could then cross your arms and say, okay, well, the stock is kind of getting into the 11 range. I'm going to see if it backs off into the low 10s again this afternoon, maybe. And then I'm going to write cash secured puts because it might open up around the 12 mark tomorrow. Well, you're gambling, but it's a good gamble if you go long term on the puts. Okay. I want you to bring in as much cash as you can, as much premium as you can to make it worth your while. All right. Lisi said, Alberto says, Lisi, I wouldn't. There you go. Touch grass. I was the kind of kid that read magazines from back to front, says Touch grass. Let's see. Stephen, good morning. Number 103 here on the thumbs up meter, looking to write a few $12 October cover calls on SoFi after the earnings jump smooths out. Well, Steve, knock yourself out. It's your money. It's your stock. You know how to write them now, anytime you want. Touch grass, I'll be honest, class 16 was my first class. It works for me. More power to you. Lisi, thanks, Uncle Bruce and Alberto. You're all welcome. We all have our opinions, and you have yours. And it doesn't matter what I tell you to do. It doesn't matter what anyone else tells you to do. It only matters what you want to do. By the way, 1049 on SoFi right now, approaching 1050 a share, 15.4 million. You have to decide for yourself how you feel about it. How do you feel about SoFi right now? Have you waited so long that you're dying to write contracts? I mean, you can't stand it any longer. You're so fed up with waiting and waiting and waiting. You're just going to say, look, I don't care, Bruce. This thing opens at $10.50 to $11. I'm going to write 12s or 13s, and I'm going to write. And if I have to do a rollover, well, so be it. I'll do a rollover. Look, it's your call. 1052 now, just broke through 1050. Totally up to you. There are those out there who've written calls a lot lower than this. And some have done extremely well. Some have broken even. And there are folks on this channel who have written, who are caught right now. And the stock is going up. It's up 97 cents in the pre-market. And I was virtually begging you guys to buy this stuff at $5 a share. Begging, please, find the money. People were asking me 6 months ago, should I buy should I buy calls or stock? And I said, buy the stock. And some of you didn't take my advice. It's okay. It's all right. We're here. I'm still here. There you go. All right. Anyway, there it is. Alberto, I'd take the lower average after assignment. I'd write a covered call for that much more. Again, to each his own. Cash secured puts, they're going to shrink in value right now. And anyone who's written 6s and 7s, 750s and 9s and 10s, you're all probably way up on your cash secured put balance right now. These puts have dropped and are still dropping. You'll find out in 22 minutes what the option market actually for sure looks like. And in the first 20, 30 minutes of the morning, you may decide, the stock now is 1060, you may decide to buy back your cash secured puts for very little money and turn right around now and write $11 cash secured puts, $12 cash secured puts. You're going to get aggressive and you're going to go, but I'm going out to January and I'm going to write 12s or 1250s. Bingo. Give me $2, $2.50, $3 premium, and I'm in. Up to you. Many way to make this happen. 1069. We're going for 1070 now on your SoFi. 16.3 million traded. We're going higher again. 1070 now on SoFi. 1073 on SoFi. Here we go. Is this fun? I think it is. I kind of like this, the way this market is going on SoFi. I like it a lot. And let's see, is there any other headlines on it? I don't see any other headlines on SoFi. If any of you notice any, you let me know. Rocket Lab is down a penny. SoFi up 112, 117 roughly. So GameStop up 17 cents at 22.09. Matterport is up 5 cents. 23andMe up pretty well unchanged. Spire's up 2 cents, 2.5. Smart Rent seems to be up to $4 now. Apple's up 68. Goldman is up 196. Cisco up down 34 cents. Excuse me. Tesla up 92. Arc Innovations is up 40. Microsoft down 87. Pfizer up 12. HPQ up 11. Alphabet down 13 cents. Amazon up 148. NVIDIA up 144. Unity up 148. And AI up 49 cents. There you go. Fun times. Welcome to the party, everybody. Hope you're having fun. 1076, 1079, 1080. There we go. This SoFi is trading like a house on fire. 16.9 million last I see. Just about 17 million shares traded. And these guys are, this stock's for real. We're moving, baby. 120, 25 higher share, 12% gain in the pre-market. Like I said a million times, do not write any call options on your stock this morning. Take that as far as you want to take it. Oh, this is great. All right. There it is. Giddy up, says Drew. Yeah, baby. Drew, my last buy was 446. I'm the guy that Bagel Babe. I'm dying to write, man. I'm dying here. Oh, man. What the neighbors think after I was screaming whoop whoop at 1070. Clay, I know this isn't the channel to bring up short squeezing, but SoFi has had a whole bunch of shorting sub $10 over the past year. Did these guys get out? I wouldn't guess. I'm going to guess that what shorters do all the time is they get in and get out, or get out and get in again, get out and get in again. And so they've been rolling it up and up and up and up. And occasionally they'll lose when it pops on them, but then they win because they get back out again at a higher price and then buy it back as it trickles. And then they're constant traders, constantly rolling over their positions. They are not static. Okay. The old days when I was a broker in the 80s and it was all paper and it wasn't digital like it is now, there were short traders that would sit on positions for months and go through, a long, long time to make their money. There aren't that many anymore like that. With this world tied to this machine and laptops, you can be on the can and cover your short position, okay? So right now, there could be shorters covering their positions. They could have been covering their positions this morning at 10.10 a share, 10.20, and now they're shorting at 10.70. That could be happening right now. The unmistakable reality, though, is there's a buy wave coming into the stock over and above shorters. The shorters have to buy, but they're going to sell again. But there's an undercurrent of buying coming into this market. There's money coming into SoFi stock that may have been on the sidelines for a while. 17.5 million shares now, 17.5 million volume. At $10 a share, 17 million is $170 million of money. That's chump change in the brokerage business. $170 million? It's nothing. It's when we have, 10 billion, 15 billion a day coming into the stock. Then we have buying coming in here. Right now, this is nothing. It's a nothing burger. It's great to see $180, $200 million of buying come in, but that means there's 200 million buying of selling coming in. Someone's got to be selling to match the buyers. My hunch here is if this volume keeps appreciating, accelerating, the buy volume, there will be a shortage of paper because legitimate holders of stock will have sold what they wanted to sell and now will pull their orders because they believe, like a lot of us, we're going higher, and they're not going to offer it. So the only sellers left are shorters, and there won't be enough of them. Matthew, good morning, everybody. I'm number 111 today. Welcome. Colton, $11 strike SoFi gamble I took last week is looking good. I bought some SoFi December 15th, $10 calls. They're going to look good today for sure. Yeah, there's 74 cents in the money and climbing. Apple is due for reversal, says Matthew. A Splair, 4 minutes to 2 million volume in 4 minutes is what we've seen go through. There you go. No sell. How large was Uncle Bruce's brokerage portfolio? Good guess. I don't have a brokerage portfolio today, but what a run we've been on here on this one. I think the channel's brokerage portfolio is looking pretty good. I think that all of you as a group put together of all the shares you own of SoFi and the shares you have and the deep money calls you have of Tesla and AI and others, there's many of you here who have lifted your numbers dramatically in your net worth, and now your cash flow from options is growing nicely. And this is why iron condors might be your next move to start getting into iron condor trading. Going to be kind of fun. We're 251 people are here today. Thank you for joining us this morning. 120 of you have found the thumbs up button. If you can find the thumbs up button for us, that would be terrific. Hit it now. Give our show a little early morning momentum with the YouTube computers. 1076 on SoFi. If you're happy that your SoFi is up $1.20 first thing this morning, hit that thumbs up button and tell YouTube to send more viewers over here to join us as we watch SoFi go even higher. Because the more folks that join us, the more they will find out why they should be SoFi shareholders. And the more people that become SoFi shareholders, the higher the stock goes. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Just started off by hitting the old thumbs up button and help us get some forward momentum on this channel. Thank you all again so much for being members of this channel, lurkers and subscribers. We love you. And again, thank you for the help with the thumbs up button. I always appreciate that. There you go, kids. So much fun here on what's going on. We got a 123 gain on SoFi now, 1078 a share. Are we going to hit 11 before we even open for trading? We're 13 minutes to go. We can easily go up 13 cents here. 18.7 million now. We're going to break 20 million, I think, on the pre-market. I was wondering 20 to 25 million about an hour ago. 18 plus. Here we go, guys. Up goes the stock. The volume is huge. The results are very good. Noto, as you know that Anthony Noto is going to be all over media all week. And what do you think the odds are? If you had to gamble on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not likely, 10 being very likely, what do you think the odds are that Anthony Noto might buy more stock in SoFi with his own money later this week when he's allowed to do so? What do you think? You think Noto's going to buy more stock to add to his position? On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think? I'm going to say it's a 10. I think it's a 10. He's going to buy more stock in his company. I'm certain of it. He's got $6.5 million now. So what's he worth? 65 million at $10 a share. Yeah, 65. At 100 a share, he's worth 650 million. Do you think he's going to be satisfied being worth $650 million? I don't think so. I think there's going to be a lot more upside than that for Mr. Noto. He's not going to be happy with just 6.5 million shares. No. Interesting, eh? Isn't it fun? Thank you all for joining us this morning, and again, being part of this great gang of regulars. It's just great having you here. It's so appreciated. Let's get over to the dashboard. There we go, right there. All righty. Fantastic. Fantastic. There we go. Let's do that. We're going to head over now to member-only chat, as we do just around this time every day. Thank you, all of you who are hanging around and watching, and those of you who are members. Thank you again for your support. Please become a member today. Don't forget, this Wednesday, as we do every Wednesday, Primetime Live with your buddy Uncle Bruce for Gold Bagel members only. Guess what we're going to talk about this Wednesday? That's right. We're going to talk about class number 16 and iron condor strategies. And we'll go over a bunch more of those together. I'm looking forward to it as we discover the fascinating world of iron condors. We're going to get into that this Wednesday night. If you want to be part of that channel, part of that gang, come on in and join the channel as a member, please. I'd love to have you here. As a Gold Bagel member, you of course get the comment. You join me every morning at 8 o'clock for a pre-alert show and Wednesday nights for Primetime Live. So there's a number of bonuses being a Gold Bagel level member. Regular level, you get to comment here during market trades. And I thank you, all of you who are members of this channel, for supporting us. Here we go. Drew says, my 18-month-old son has started to start saying neat, neat, neat when Uncle Bruce comes on. Because of the Knights of Knee. How about that? Wow, that's pretty cool stuff. Thank you, guys. Touchgrass wants to know, how can I get into the Discord channel? The Discord channel is reserved for true fans of the channel. What you do is send me a private email and just say, hey, Uncle Bruce, I'd like to get into that Discord channel. Can you help me get a link? And I will send your email on to the gatekeepers, because I don't monitor or run the Discord channel. I have nothing to do with it. It's a totally independent site where you guys talk amongst yourselves when I'm not on the air or when I'm on the air, and you compare notes and you go over that. So, okay, buddy, sounds good. I look forward to getting your email. It's free to join, and there are rules you must adhere to over there, which I'm thrilled that that's done. Again, though, I don't run it. So there you go. All right. I'm just one of those guys that is on the air 2 hours every morning, Monday to Friday, for you. I'm also on the air for the pre-alert show for my Gold Bagel level members. And I don't trade the market. I don't buy and sell contracts. I am just a commentator. I give you my experience as best I can from everything I've learned in the business since 1978, and try to help guide you down the road as to where you want to go. And then I leave it to you. If I can help you become a person that takes control of your investments going forward and not leave your money with these so-called wealth experts out there that take 2% of your money every year, whether you make money or not, I think you're worth more than 2% running it yourself. And if I can help you become an option writer that makes a few bucks or makes a lot more than a few bucks, then I have done my job. And a lot of you here have had success so far. And with no uncertain terms, you let me know how you're doing. Congratulations to those of you who have taken control of your finances, and you're now running your own 401ks. You're running your IRAs. You're running your RRSPs. You've got TFSA, whatever accounts you have wherever you are, Canada, USA, Europe. I'm not a tax guy. I can't help you there, but I can tell you, and I can talk to you about writing options to make money on your contract, on your positions. And now we're talking iron condors, and we're also following some interesting stocks like Sofi and others. So there you go. 1057 on Sofi. We did touch briefly, what was it, 1080? Was it that high? And we've had 19.6 million trades. So we're more than likely going to break 20 million here in the next 6 minutes before we start trading on the open market. And we've had a hell of a morning this morning on Sofi. And it should be most interesting what happens going forward with the stock. Okay. What can I say? And we've got some early analysts coming out here. Mitsu Securities analyst Dan Dolev has maintained a buy rating on SoFi, set a price target of $9. Dolev covers the technology sector. Addition to Mitsu Securities, SoFi Technologies also received a buy from Truist Financial, guy named Andrew Draffrey. But that was a report issued July 19th. On the 28th, JP Morgan maintained a hold rating. We're still waiting to hear any more updates. I'm sure we will as the day and the week goes by this week. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of analysts' predictions, maybe some upgrades or maintains. We'll watch it all. They all have their opinion. We'll see what's going on. Anyway, there it is. Sell my house fast in Upper Marlboro says, so one day we got a call from our Uncle Bruce saying we ain't got to worry about money no more. So I said, good, one less thing. Laughing out loud, one less thing. Thank you, Lieutenant Dang. Dude, tips for teacher. Thank you, dude, for this donation. Appreciate it. Splair took now all my orders on calls, $4 higher. That's hopefully $80 more, which I want to catch today. Chase, Rosita, Larry Titus, let's go. We got 4 minutes to go. DQ, I'm number 147 on your thumbs up meter, Bruce. Mr. Premium of the option, I'm number 146. Stinkers have been deployed. I'm ready to roll. There you have it, everybody. 255 of you are here today. Welcome to the party, pals. Nice to see you here. We're going to open up in about 3-4 minutes. Larry Titus, I'm sure, will hit the bells for us, as he always does. And we'll get this party started and just see what what this market is made of today. The Dow is up 46, S&P is up 9, and NASDAQ is up 20. So it's a positive vibe. It's been this way all morning. Nothing incredibly positive, but green nonetheless. Oil is up $1 a barrel at 81.62. And Jennifer has walked in.
Well, I'm in for a fast high and buy.
How you doing?
A high and buy. I turned on your fan, so you're flapping.
I'm flapping.
You're flapping. Press that button. There you go.
Okay, I'm flapping.
You don't want to be a flapper.
I don't want to be a flapper.
It's not the 20s.
Don't be no flapper. That's going to flap nonetheless. Whatever.
Yeah, it's good. Well, you guys have fun. I'm off to the doctor.
That's right. You're going to get your eyes checked today.
So, yeah.
That's right, my dear. Well, good luck with all of that.
Go see what you really look like.
Ooh. We're at 10.50 on SoFi, up about $1. Got it up to 10.80 so far today.
Yeah.
Almost 20 million traded now in the pre-market. 20.2 million. Yeah.
Everybody's saying good words. Their numbers came out as expected.
Really good numbers. Really good numbers. And they're still maintaining. They say they lost 6 cents, which is what was predicted.
Okay.
But they're still maintaining we'll be a moneymaker by the end of the year.
Nice.
And I believe it because these figures are surging.
Well, yes, their accounts, their money under control and all that good stuff.
That's it. Drew says, hi, bye, says Drew.
Hi, bye, Drew. Or bye, hi, bye. Yeah.
Have a great day, Auntie Jen, and all the early leaving people, says Splair. There you go.
That's right. Bye, everybody.
Okay, Auntie Jen, she's off to go to see her eye doctor. Fantastic. We open in 2 minutes. Get ready, kids. We'll see what happens with this market when we get things running. The Dow was up 176 on Friday. We're up 46 this morning. 8.5 point gain on S&P, 15 on NASDAQ at the moment. Let's see what gives with this market. We have a lot of stuff to watch here, and see what we got. 273 of you are here. Welcome, all of you. Thank you for the 154 thumbs ups. W. Walters, thank you for this green bar. Boom, member for 25 months. Chilling with Uncle Bruce. Good morning, everybody. How do I become a gold bagel member from my iPhone? I don't know. I don't know. How did you become a Chillin' member in the first place? Did you use your phone to become a Chillin' member? I have no idea. If anyone knows, they might tell you, but otherwise my hunch is you might need to use your laptop. But I don't know if you need to use your laptop. I honestly can't tell you. I don't know. You're going to have to get into your YouTube account. I know that. And I know you can do that on your phone. I just don't know if you can get into your YouTube account on your phone and then get to your subscription level, your membership level of this channel inside your phone. I don't know. Spicy Android number 154. Larry Titus, baby, the bells have been rung here. Marcus 157, thank you. Go SoFi says not a lurker anymore. Thank you, Larry. And Alberto says, thanks, Larry, very much for hitting the bells today. We're up and we're running. We're open for trading. We got a 1039 trade right now on SoFi. Let's see. We'll refresh here. We'll get this going through and we'll follow this here. I think it's 25 million traded on the pre-market, maybe. I don't know. I'll let you know when I know more. It'll take a few minutes to set this all up. 1102 on SoFi. Is that what you show? That's what I think I show. Let's see what's going on here. 7.8 million, 8 million traded, 1107 on SoFi. I think that's what we have right now at 150, 1117 on SoFi. I think we're at over 30 million volume. We might be, depending on which quote you trust, it's anywhere from 7, 8, 10 to 30 million volume already. 1120 a share on SoFi with a bunch of buy orders piling up at brokerage firms. 1131 now on SoFi. We're rocking and rolling, says Bagel Babe. There you go. DQ says to Walters, do it from a computer. Apple charges an extra fee if you do it through the phone app. Nazareth, someone had a huge short position at 1075. That's gone now. SoFi says, Mark says 11. Bagel Babe says $11 like butter. 1134 now on SoFi. BW, first candle of the day for SoFi was 7.7 million shares. Clay sold two SoFi $10 cash secured puts for September 8 for 138 and bought them back for 71. Good enough for me. Touch grass change level. There you go. There you have it. 1139 now on your SoFi. 1142. I've got 1141, 1142, 1139. I got quotes all over the place. I have volumes approximately 14.8 million up to 35 million shares traded on SoFi shares. So very heavy early opening, almost a full day's volume in the first 2 minutes has gone through on SoFi. It could be some institutional investors getting in. It could be short covering going on, new short positions being taken. Hey, this is the market, kids. Welcome to the party, pal. We traded 20 million plus in the pre-market. I'm not surprised to see 38 million traded now. I'm just not surprised. 3 minutes in, 4 minutes in. 1151 on your SoFi. Are any of you richer today? I would think so. Second candle on SoFi, 4.8 million. The lurker is going, no way. Not a lurker. Go SoFi. Giddy up, kids. 1350 is the next resistance level on SoFi, says Nazareth. So higher we go. Welcome all to the show today. Glad to have you here. It's nice to see you getting richer. Rocket Lab's up 17. GameStop up 4. AI up $1.10. The Dow's up 29. Matterport up 6 cents. Nvidia's up 2.11. SoFi up $2 a share at 181 right now. We were up almost $2 already on your SoFi today. We haven't had a breakout in a long time. I think we deserve it. I really do. Here we go. Splair filled already with a $100 gain in 3 minutes. I like this game, says Splair. I like this game. I think the gentleman that bought those $10 calls is really smiling right now. That's got to be good. Giddy up, 11.19 now, 11.18. We're going to see volatility, though. There's no doubt about that. They don't go straight up. They don't go straight down, but there will be action. 41.8 million now have gone through 11.18, 11.05, 11.07. We're all over the map, so don't be writing call options yet. I would not be writing call options yet. Cash secured puts. Yes, you're looking to buy them back on stink bids. Absolutely. You're looking to score some nice profits on stink bids. Okay, everybody? Welcome to the party, pals. AI up 127, Smart Rent up 4, Unity up 113, Tesla up 115 a share, Apple down 9, Google up a dime, Moderna down 93 cents to 117.73. I know a guy that has something to do with that Moderna stock. He's got some calls written, I think. Yeah, interesting. Alberto, let's hope it holds in the high 10s or better until the next earnings end of the year. Splair, I sold 3 $12 calls at 47 and I bought them near 20 cents. So way to go, Splair. Those are for August 18th. So Splair's making some money. Pfizer up a penny, IBM up 71, HPQ up 19, Microsoft down $2, Amazon up 92 cents, Home Depot is up 165, Vanik up 36 cents, Netflix is up 481 now, Adobe up $14, Goldman up 285, Boeing down 68 cents, Meta's down 205, Target is up 113, JP Morgan up 230, Costco down $2, Walmart up 38 cents, Disney up 130 a share to 87.44, American Airlines up 6 cents at the moment, DraftKings down 66 as we speak. So that's what we have, a 49-point gain on the Dow. That's all we got. We're back to 1120 on SoFi, to 1124. We're coming on again. 35.26 gain on the Dow, S&P up 5, NASDAQ up 27. All right. Alberto making money. Yes, we are. Giddy up, everybody. 11.13 now on SoFi, 11.19 with volume any from 26 million to 47 million traded on your SoFi this morning. So there's a day of trading in 6 minutes right there. So we've got a pretty good thing going on here. Very, very interesting. Welcome everybody to the party. And I'm glad you could join us today. Thank you for those of you hitting the thumbs up button. 169 of them have been hit now. We're approaching 200 thumbs ups, which we always strive for every show. Thank you all for hanging out. 266 of you are here. I hope you're getting richer today. You deserve it. It's been a while, and I'm not surprised to see SoFi doing what it's doing. I mean, it's great, but this is nothing. We got a double from here before I get excited. 11.09, $22, and I'll really be grinning for you. You're going there. There's no doubt about it. Maybe not today, but you're going there. This outfit is the real deal, and they are delivering on all cylinders. Beautiful stuff. AI 40.99, GameStop down 3 cents, Rocket Lab up 9 cents, SoFi 11.16 up 162, Nvidia's up 3 cents, Matterport up 7.5 cents, the Dow up about 26 points. The big move is SoFi all by itself. It's making this move on its own on strong results, financial results. Unity up 98, Tesla down 83 cents, coming back on a bit. Apple up 14, Google up 46. So mixed bag. Some stocks are higher, some are lower, but SoFi is having a wonderful morning today. And you guys are getting a financial reward today. You option writers, you cash secured put writers, way to go. These puts are definitely on the down tick and will pay you nicely, and I'm very pleased about that. Today is a nice day to take in some real nice profits on cash secured puts for SoFi, for sure. Nice. Has anyone written a condor yet? Alex wants to know. We'll find out. Giddy up, everybody. Thanks again for joining me Saturday for class 16. I think it went well. 11:32 now on SoFi. The high of the session for a moment touched 11.52, 20 cents away from where we are. We're up 177 right now on 52 million volume on your SoFi. So 11.52 was the high today. 11.31 is where we are now, up 176. It's been quite the 9-minute opening for SoFi, to say the least. 20 million traded in the pre-market, 50 plus million already, 70 million traded. At $10, $11, what are we talking about? Almost $1 billion in stock changing hands. It's the real thing on SoFi now. Love it. Love it. Nice to see the rest of the market join us. We've been here for years. Come on in and let's go even higher. SoFi almost up 150% year to date. Well, giddy up. Nice. Let's see what gives. Keep it going, everybody. Let's enjoy this up move. 221 up move now on NVIDIA. We've popped a little bit here. Rocket Lab up 8. GameStop back to unchanged. Up $1.62 on AI, 41.38. Climbing there. Unity up 90. Tesla up a nickel now. Apple up 16. Google up 26. Moderna still down 60. Cisco down just a penny. Pfizer down 7 pennies. IBM $144 a share, up 60 cents. HBQ up 17 to 32.80. Microsoft down 124. Amazon up 130. Home Depot up 63 cents. Vanik up 41. Netflix up 4.88. Adobe's up $14.35. Goldman Sachs up 148. Boeing up 8. Meta down 38 cents. Target up 126. JP Morgan up 187. Costco down a nickel. So a lot of mixed results, but more green than red. That is for sure. More green than red right now on this on these indicated markets at the moment. 11.30 a share on SoFi now. 11.30 a share. Volume now 55.8 million, going for 56 million to 60 million and beyond. This could be a 200 million volume day. If we break 100 million in the first hour, if it does that, we'll have a 200 million share day today. That's a fifth of all the stock outstanding changing hands. Now, I think a turnover is what's going on, a lot of it, but that's healthy, very liquid, very healthy, very good. Not a complaint here. Let's see here. With this kind of jump, it'll not be stopped. What do you think? Jump too high, too fast? Well, remember, there were a lot of doubters out there about SoFi even surviving up to like a year ago. There were people saying they're going under. They're not going to make it. Well, that's off the table. The question then was, they're never going to make money. They've got a program and they've got their software and yeah, but they're never going to get enough business to make money. Well, that's happening. So the numbers income numbers are surging, deposits are surging, members surging. They're going to make money. Now the question will be going forward, how much money? Are they going to make $1 a share for 2024? Say in the next 6 quarters, 2 more quarters from now, and then the next 4 quarters, is it $1 a share for 2024? And if they did make $1 a share, what PE multiple should they trade at? Well, I guess you're going to have to ask, what could 2025 be like? If 2024 is $1 a share profit, which is about $1 billion in profit, because there's about 940 million shares out there, so give or take 50 million among friends. If they make $1 billion in 2024 and they can make $2 billion in 2025, they can make $3 billion in 2026. That's $1 a share, $2 a share, $3 a share. 3 years in a row, $1 more per share. Well, if they trade at 15 times earnings, then they should trade at $15, $30, and $45 for those 3 years. But if the market is going, no. If these guys are going to go from $1 to $2, they're not going to go from 2 to 3. They're going to go from 2 to 4. At $4 a share, estimated 3 years from now, there's no way they're going to trade at 15 times earnings today. They're going to trade at 40 times earnings today, 30 times earnings today. Well, then we're talking a $30 stock in the next few months. and then maybe we're talking a $60 stock the next year, and we're talking $100 stock in 3 years. Is that what we're saying? That's what I've been telling you. Why wouldn't Noto be buying up all the stock he can afford? He bought the stock in the 5s, the 6s, the 7s, the 8s, the 9s. Is he going to buy another million of stock next month again at $10, $11, $12, $13? Is this guy going to keep buying stock until it hits $40 a share? Because he knows it's going to 100 to 200. Does he feel that is the upside of this thing? I bet you he does. If he were allowed to say it, because he's not allowed to say that, but if he were allowed to, would he say that? Interesting. I don't know. We're up 19%, question mark. J-Boy, DQ, it's not just you. My Fidelity options are down as well. Smoke Dog, SMH with another new 52-week high. So nice buying that at $100. Clay, SoFi is a fintech company. The earnings are coming from their surging banking side, and the tech side is still untapped. I agree with that. I agree. They haven't even started yet. 11:51. We're at the high of the day, I think, right now. Nazareth back up to 11:52. Let's see if this holds. Drew, stinker hit, close SoFi cash secured put for a 75% profit. Nice going, Drew. Nicely done. Taking money and grabbing it. 11:54. That's the high of the day, isn't it? 43 million. I think we're beyond that. 11:56. 11:60 now is a high of the day. 64 million traded. Yep, we are flying through. We may be at $12 here in a few minutes. The way this is going. Do not write cash secure. Don't write covered calls on SoFi. If anyone has missed that message from me, if you want to know my opinion, do not write covered calls on SoFi. Not yet. Here we are, 11:58, 11:60 for the high. What a morning. Let's see. DQ, J-Boy, yep, down for everyone across all access methods. Fidelity options market not showing up right now. Dude, okay, I put an iron condor on for Amazon, Uncle Bruce. Dude, way to go, buddy. What did you do? I'm going to write this down so I have this in my notes. Dude, iron condor. This is awesome. On Amazon, AMZN. I did 114 and 119 puts and 152 to 157 calls. Credit 76 credit with $500 cash held $500. There you go. Right on. Yeah, you're doing the $5 out of the money, so $500 risk. Nice. And this is for August 18. Okay, August 18. So that is only 2 weeks. This is cool. All right, man. And we'll keep an eye on that. This is neat stuff. Congratulations. Putting on a 114 to a 157 trade on Amazon. And the Amazon shares right now are sitting at 133.45. So if the Amazon stays in between 119 and 152, dude can keep that $76 credit on one of each of those contracts for free. Thank you very much. If he were to write 10 of those, he'd have a $760 profit. If you wrote 100 of them, $7,600 in profit. Not a bad trade for a $500 risk. The risk is actually only $424. So way to go, man. Well done. Welcome to the party, pal. I will watch that together. Very good. Way to go. DQ, Fidelity just destroyed my wheel play for the week, says DQ. Very, very strange with Fidelity, what's going on there. Alex, I closed $7.50 and $9 cash secured puts on SoFi for 50 and 60% profits. Well done. SoFi right now, $11.30 a share on a volume now of 68.6 million. Clay, a banking side will go up, but SoFi acquired Galileo Financial Technologies for $1.2 billion. It's a digital payment platform for consumers and business-to-business transactions that has growth potential. They also bought a mortgage company, so any recovery in mortgage, look out. Colton was wondering why I could see any strikes for SoFi. I couldn't. Joe Olivia, been telling my friend SoFi will rip and to just keep buying. He just texted me concerned that their earnings and revenue have slowed down this quarter. What is he talking about? Dude, so if I take the full credit, that is 15% return in 2 weeks, I think it's pretty conservative because I have a week after earnings for shrinkage. I think you're going to do very well, dude. I'm very excited about this trade for you. Who cares? I dropped 10 grand in on SoFi 2 months back as a long play. And I'm up 53% this morning. Well done. Who cares? I wish I wrote some cash secured puts. And not a lurker anymore. I wish I was working from home to see what Uncle Bruce is saying. Well, maybe someday you'll be home all the time as a full-time manager of your own assets. Cover calls yet? No. DQ, I'm going to get a coffee. Just enjoy trading those who can. Dude, I'm using a Tasty, by the way, and they give me they to do the math for you on iron condors. I'll take some screenshots for your Uncle Bruce next time so you can see. Please do, and just send them to my email account whenever you can. Yeah, let me know what kind of margin they're asking for and that kind of stuff. Not a lurker anymore on SoFi. Is that what you mean on SoFi? 11.35 a share, high of 11.60 already. Very good morning here on SoFi. We're up 61 points on the Dow Jones Industrials. We're up 9.8 on S&P. We're up 29.9 on NASDAQ. We have a 90-cent gain on oil this morning. We're up 9.7 cents, almost 10 cents a share on Matterport. We got NVIDIA up $1.20. SoFi now up $1.80. Rocket Lab is up 15 cents, $7.25. Come on, Rocket Lab, join the party. GameStop is now up 22. It was down 7-8 cents this morning, now up 22. AI up $1 at 40.79 or so. Smart Rent is ahead a couple of pennies. Over at Unity, we're up 47. Tesla down 149. Apple up a dime. Google down 25 cents. Moderna's down 20. Cisco down 2. Pfizer's up a penny. IBM up 60 cents. HPQ up 31. Microsoft down 237. Amazon is up 95 cents to 133.16, and that is in the sweet spot for our friend Dude putting together an iron condor. That is a sweet looking trade. Spire that back to 70 cents. Home Depot up 170. Vanik up 27 cents to 160 an ETF unit. Netflix up 630. Adobe up 1850. Goldman up 245. Boeing down 130, Meta down 180, Target up 180, JP Morgan up 176, Costco up 70 cents, Walmart up 37, Disney up 229, American Airlines up 2 cents, and DraftKings down $1.16, 31.22. And there you have our first early morning trades. Volume on SoFi now with 11.32 last trade, 72.4 million on SoFi. We did 20 million in the pre-market. 94 million traded on the day now on SoFi. That's my best guess on the devices I have. Yours might be different than mine. Is this fun? Are you having fun? Options Nomads, DQ, good call. This is a level of frustration I can't handle right now. Better to disengage. Alex, my head is spinning. I'm buying and selling GameStop covered calls, closed SoFi cash secured puts. Now on to condors. Giddy up. Who cares? Says, dude, I'd be interested to know if Tasty is the place to go. I'm spread between E-Trade, TD, and Fidelity, but looking to find a single platform to move everything to. Who cares? Please share some images on Discord. Not a lurker anymore. SoFi laughing out loud. Splair and another 7 calls for $13 filled at 31. Beach Boy donation of 30 shekels bought back SoFi cash secured $9 puts October 20s and January 7.5s, August 28 8s, August 18 9s. Made $123,000. Do the classes, do the one-on-ones, Gold Bagel memberships, worth it. The Beach Boy, thank you. And well done. And well done. Keep up the good work. Congrats to all of you out there. 1134 on your SoFi, up 179 a share. Beach Boy is where you want to strive to, and you get there one trade at a time, one day at a time, 1 week at a time. You just work it up, and away we go. Well done, Beach Boy, on all those trades. Following my recommendations there. I'm glad you did that. Nicely done, guys. I know you're doing well on your cash secured puts. I know it. Let us know how it worked out for you. That gives a lot of our viewers inspiration, and I'm just happy to pass it on. 182 thumbs ups. If you're happy about your SoFi going up today, hit that thumbs up button. Give us a little boost today. Let YouTube know this is a channel you kind of want to hang out at from time to time because you can make money here. Option writing can pay handsomely. And, of course, we have our favorites that we love to talk about. Interesting stuff. 1136 on SoFi, up 180 odd a share. Alex, thank you, my friend, for the PayPal donation. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Keep making money. All of you keep making money. Let's see. Our Pulse Guitar, Fidelity's going to catch hell, I am sure. Touchgrass, I can't wait to see how SoFi builds their trading platform. I hear you there. Flint Creek, Beach Boy. Way to go, Beach Boy. All 70% and higher. Thank you, casino visitors. Colton, congrats, Beach Boy. Not a lurker, Beach Boy. Nicely done. Dude, okay, I have to join the Discord, though. I'll ask Uncle Bruce when I send him the screenshots. Rock and Roll will send me that invite, or send me that request, dude, and then I'll pass it on to you and you'll be in the Discord later today. Welcome all to the channel. Welcome to the hangout here with Uncle Bruce on Stock Markets with Bruce. I try to explain the markets in plain English to you, and we talk about option writing and how you can make a bunch of money from stuff you already have. Why not? A lot of the viewers of this channel are fans of SoFi. We've been following SoFi for over 2 years, and we're getting a little bit of a payback today, which is nice to see. And now the question is on everyone's mind, how high can SoFi go? And when do I start writing call options, Bruce, on my SoFi shares? Because they're 1120, 1130, 1160 today. Is this the time, or should I wait for it to go higher? I recommend you wait. You want to wait another week. You really want this stock to be talked about and covered by all the analysts. This company's projections have been lifted again. They've lifted their expectations for the year. They're delivering on their guesses. So when they say that our deposits are going to rise and our revenues are going to rise, they're right. They are rising. You don't want to bet against these guys and lock yourself in on a too low of an option, right? So let's see how it goes. Cash secured puts, go ahead and write cash secured puts. Take advantage of those when you can. On iron condors, someday you'll write iron condors on SoFi. Right now, I would go after AI. I would go after Amazon. I'd go after Google, Apple, Microsoft. I'd go after iron condors on SPY contracts as well. It's a matter, however, of the firm you have. What is the margin requirement for you to do iron condor positions? That's what you need to let me know on, so I can pass that word on to everybody else. The key there, in some cases, they could be very low margin requirements, which allows you to write many condors. Take 5 or 10 or 15 grand and write a bunch of them. In some cases, it's a little higher. It depends on the firm. You got to let me know what your firm says to you. Thank you all for being here. Alberto, nice work. Beach Boy, Primo, Ed Hawkins, Uncle Bruce, what's with this SoFi stock you speak of? I've never heard of it before. So, but Splair, I bet on 12 plus and then back to 11 as Alberto expected earlier today. Well, we'll see. The stocks have a mind of their own sometimes, and you can only kind of go with the flow and let the market tell you what it wants to do. AI is up 89 right now. GameStop's up a dime. Rocket Lab's up 11. SoFi's up 166. Nvidia's down 137. It was up this morning. Matterport's up 7.5. The Dow's down 4 points. We were up this morning. We're now down 4. So you tell me what this market's going to do. Up and down and up, we down. Headline here on Market Watch: SoFi stock pops 20% as earnings bring numerous positive surprises. That's the article. So you read into that what you will. You believe it or not, I wouldn't be betting against this company. I just wouldn't do that right now. The article here, company ups its full year outlook and discloses the sale of some loans. Shares of SoFi were surging 20% in Monday morning action after the financial technology company upped its earnings outlook for the full year while beating expectations for the latest period. The company also disclosed $340 million in whole loan sales, a move that seemed to sit well with Wall Street given the concerns coming out of the prior earnings report about a lack of loan sales. SoFi's loan sales in the latest quarter came even after Chief Financial Officer Chris Lapointe suggested on the earnings call that the company would also continue to hold loans. The company aims to, quote, always maximize returns on loans that we originate, unquote, and to maximize returns on equity, he said. That's going to take different forms, quote, given the market environment that we're operating in at the time. This quarter, we ended up doing a few small sales to keep channels open, but we remain very focused on maximizing returns, which means holding these loans for a longer period of time, unquote. Another highlight in the view of analysts was SoFi's increased outlook. The company now expects $333 million to $343 million in adjusted earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, EBITDA. That's for the period coming up, above a prior forecast that called for $268 to $288 million. So we're talking about $60 million more in revenues being predicted by the corporation. While the stock is near technical highs, the raised guidance and stronger margins, particularly in the financial services segment, present a clearer path towards profitability by the end of the year, wrote Keefe, Bruyette, and Woods analyst Michael Perito. Okay. Dan Dolev of Mitsu said that the sizable increase in the full year guide is a sign of strength. For the second quarter, SoFi generated a net loss of $58 million or 6 cents a share, compared to a loss of $106 million or 12 cents a share a year earlier. Analysts were predicting a 7-cent loss. They had a 6-cent loss. SoFi's revenue rose to $498 from $363 million, while fact consensus was $486. SoFi reported an addition of 584,000 new members during its second quarter, along with deposits that were in direct deposit members. Origination numbers for SoFi's personal loan business jumped 51% from a year ago to $3.7 billion, making a company record. Strong performance was aided by years of investment in technology to automate and accelerate the application to approval process for qualified borrowers and constant testing of risk controls and underwriting models to maintain high credit quality and strong returns, the company said in a release. Student loan origination volumes were down 1% on a year-over-year basis to $395 million, continued to reflect the uncertainty around federal student loan repayments, according to the release. Home loan originations declined 27% from a year ago to $243 million, although they almost tripled on a sequential basis as SoFi, quote, began to benefit from the technology platform and overall loan capacity from our acquisition at the beginning of the quarter. All right. Let's see. The company reported 129 enabled client accounts for its technology platform business as of the second quarter. Galileo, part of that business, signed 5 new clients in the period. So that's the article there. Lots to cover, lots being talked about, tons going on. The stock 1127 as of the last trade now. The Dow has, by the way, gone positive again. And we're up 17.8, 17.5% right now. Volume on SoFi in 34 minutes, 82 million shares. So 2.5 million a minute of volume on SoFi so far today. All right. That's the story right now. Kind of exciting stuff here. Pretty cool bean stuff. All righty, everybody. Welcome to the show and the party. And it's great to have you here. We have 198 thumbs ups. Thank you all. We're only 2 away from 200. Absolutely fabulous. We love it when we break 200 thumbs ups every show. Welcome to the participating folks who are here. It's great to have you. 274 watching, almost 200 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys. This is fantastic. Let's see what else is going on here. Dude, I just wrote another iron condor on Apple. Here we go. All right, what do we do this time? I love it. Iron condor on Apple. On the put side, I went 180, 185. Okay. And on the call side, 207, 212. 207 to 212. Okay. And they expire. I got a 99-cent credit, $99. They expire August 18th. Okay, that's 2 weeks. 500 cash held. Earnings coming here too. Right on. Right on. Very good, sir. We'll be watching that. Fantastic. So anywhere from 185 to 207, keep all the money in the next 2 weeks. Very good. Let's see what's going on here. Z Estate, Uncle Bruce. I have cash secured puts on SoFi, $10 contracts with an $8 strike expiring October 22. So I got 10 $8 cash secured puts expiring October. I sold them for 101. I can buy them for 20 cents. Should I buy? Buy them back now. Immediately. Buy them back. Get out of there. Take the dough. And then look at writing 10s. Write 10s for January for as much as you can get. How many contracts did you write, dude? Zed wants to know. Not a lurker. Okay, back to work. Marcus, volume on SoFi, 82 million. Nice, dude. I just did one Apple and one Amazon for now. So 8 total contracts. I'm just trying it out. I think this is a great way to do it. Dip your toe in the water and see what you think. Why not? Karen, Fidelity's having problems on my phone. I'll try my PC, which sometimes helps. J-Boy, Fidelity options are back up for me on my desktop. Interesting. Zed, Smart Rent, my position just went green this morning. Nice going, everybody. Thank you. 11:31-ish on SoFi now. Volume is now 84.4 million. So still climbing, definitely more than 1 million a minute going through here on the stock. Z Estates, Smart Rent just went green. DQ, thank you, J-Boy. Right on, everybody. Smart Rent is now 395.5, up 1.5. We've got GameStop up 30 cents right now. AI up a 141 a share. Rocket Lab up 16 to 726. NVIDIA up 41. Matterport up 9 cents at 336. The Dow up 39. We've gone green on the Dow. We're up. We're only down a point on S&P. Let me double check that. Get a right up to date moment here if I can. We're green on these indexes now. 39 on the Dow, 3.5 on S&P, 6.7 on NASDAQ. We're green on all the indexes. Oil holding an 81-cent gain. Okay, everybody? And check your Fidelity through your desktops and your laptops and see if it's changed at all. I guess the phone app is not working today. What about your other devices? Look into that. Hopefully things are improving for you out there. And giddy up, everybody, on this market today. We have 202 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. I think we have to honor the Knights of Knee. Don't forget to honor and respect the Knights of Knee with some knee emojis. They're out there and they will demand their shrubbery. Do not mess with these guys. They will bring you wonderful returns on your stocks and your contracts, but you must honor them by showing them that you are going to hand out some neat emojis from around the world. Thank you all for being here and popping in here and being part of this crazy gang of regulars. Untamed Viking, neat, 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 neat. Chase Rosita is going neat, 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 neat. The Big E, neat, neat, with a bunch of emojis on top of that. That's a good day. Larry Titus, neat, 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 neat. DJ, neat, 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 neat. Caverdi, neat, neat. You can't stop the emojis. Once they start, it's out of control. They're everywhere. You have to open your window and yell at the top of your lungs through all your neighbors, neat, 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 neat. And they'll wonder, what the hell is going on in that house? People are making money. That's what's going on. John Anderson, neat, neat, neat. Pulse Guitar, Fidelity, still, but my God, I'm going to do this anyways. Neat, 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 neat. Thank you. Thank you, Pulse Guitar. Dude, okay, Uncle Bruce, I closed my 11 cash secured puts on SoFi. I brought in $730 in holding just 1 month. Nice going, dude. Burroughs King Sound, new member of this channel. I think this is a recurring member. Someone is coming back in here. Welcome to the chillin' member, Burrow King. Nice to have you here, as always, my friend. Deep Value, neat, 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 neat. Bagel Babe, neat, 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 neat. Dean, neat, 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 neat. J-Boy. The Fidelity new experience is still buggy, but the classic view appears to be working. Neat, 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 neat. Right on. Thank you for that. Who cares? Uncle Bruce, a while back, I bought a couple of $2 calls on SoFi. January 25 for chump change. Should I write against them? Down the road, you might just be doing that. Yeah, giddy up. Flint Creek, neat, 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 neat. Well done. And keep it going, everybody. Lobo Blast, neat, neat. Don't forget me, Bruce. I'm in there. And Matthew, also, the knee emojis are coming out. Neat, neat, neat. I love it. Pat Merkley, Nico, fantastic. Burrow King, Uncle Bruce, I have been with you from the beginning, man. I have been here from day one. And thank you for those of you who have. It is much appreciated. Thank you, guys. These thumbs ups are so appreciated. 204, thank you, guys. Strickland is roaming the halls looking for slackers who haven't given out a thumbs up yet. But we've hit the 200 level already, and we're adding to it. Thank you, guys, for being there for that. Appreciate it. And Drew, neat, 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 as well. Here come the knee emojis. A double D, neat, neat. Can't stop this market today. We're on fire here. Matterport up a dime. NVIDIA up 30. SoFi at 1124. Volume on SoFi now, 86.8 million. We're going for 87 million in 42 minutes. Yeah, we got some volume here. Dean, 100 SoFi cash secured puts. I cashed in for $7,500. I bought 2 weeks ago. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. You may have written them and you're buying them back or something like that. I just love it. Spicy, neat, 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 neat. Not a lurker. Wow, nice going, Dean. Nice going on the cash secured puts. 1122 now on SoFi. Rocket Lab up 16. GameStop up 26. AI up 152. Smart Rent unchanged. Unity up 12. Tesla down 89. Apple up 2 cents now. Google down 23. Moderna down 58. Cisco down 3. Pfizer down 3. IBM up 40. HPQ up 24. Microsoft down 416. ME up 4 cents. Amazon up 88 cents. Spire up 4. Home Depot up 211. Vanik is up 22. Netflix up 9.15. Adobe up $16. Goldman up 191. Boeing down 136. Meta down 228. Target up 163. JP Morgan up 150. Costco up 15. Walmart down 34 cents. Disney up 212. American Airlines unchanged. And DraftKings down 118. That's where we're at right here, right now on this session, everybody. Thank you all. Burrow King, $2 super stickers. Thank you, Burrow King Sound. It is appreciated as always. All of you who do these donations, super chats, super stickers, PayPal, picking up the classes, looking me up for one-on-ones. We have all kinds of fun here. Thank you all. Just trying to get you richer. It's as simple as that. I'm just trying to figure out a way to make you guys richer. Matthew, neat. Zeta State, neat. Chart. Thank you all. Spicy. Thank you all. Laugh on. I love this. This is fun. I love this game. Classes is next for me. That's my next move, Bruce. Taking your classes. Join the party, kids. Join the classes. Join the class, and all the students here become a prolific option writer. Learn how options work. Figure out how they get created, how they go up in value, how they crash out in value, why shrinkage is a good thing. Learn all about poor man covered calls. Learn about cash secured puts. Learn about stink bids, stink offers, the 90-10 rule. There's all kinds of stuff to pick up. There are 15 classes on my website right now, with number 16 on the way later this week. And we're now talking iron condors as we begin to continue to expand out the kind of work we can do and how you can make money with stock options and index options. They're just, the gamblers out there are looking for contracts to buy, to gamble on, and it's your job to help the gamblers by taking their money up front and giving them options to play with. It's as simple as that. And just become a casino and get rich. It's not complicated, but you got to study. And I tell you right now, those who go to college for 3 years or 6 years and do master's classes, they become good and proficient in their chosen profession. Why don't you become a decent, well-trained, and become proficient in the handling of your own money? I don't know how much more important this can be. There's your health, all the relationships you have, and your money. Learn how to handle your money and make it grow for you. Your money is 18 years old. Your money never gets old. Your money can work 24/7, and it can do unbelievable feats of work that you and I can't do anymore as we age out. Get your money working for you. Learn how to write options on your portfolios. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. It's just there for you. 11:40 on the game, on the Sofi. 11:44. Here we go again. Getting richer again. I am from Whitby, Ontario, but I'm now in New York City. Giddy up, Borough King Sound. So glad you're part of this channel again. Nice to have you here, man. This is great stuff. The Big Apple, baby. Jen and I are coming to the Big Apple this October. We're going to do a meet and greet, October 21. For those of you who would like to see us in person, the meet and greet, we're probably going to set it up in the Jersey side of the shore. We'll let you know when we have it nailed down. So exciting. Matthew, health, money, family, top on my list right there. There you go. Giddy up, everybody. Yeah, take control of your finances. And the sooner you do, the sooner you're going to quit your day job. The sooner you're going to let your money carry you and all your expenses. It's going to take you to retirement. It's going to take you around the world if you wanted to. You want to do some traveling. You want to see the world. You want to retire younger. Your money is the only way this is going to happen. Unless you win a lottery, which most of you will not, let your money take you to another level. Why the hell not? I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't know what's holding you back. I can't. Been traveling with the kid to golf tournaments. Kent, how you doing? I'm all over the country. He's killing it. I have time to follow you live again right now. Condor sounds interesting. I will PayPal you later for that class. Giddy up. Yeah, we'll have it edited in the next few days so you can get your copy. Splair, listen, Uncle Bruce, it's worth every single minute, says Splair. Thank you, Splair. Can't wait to go. That kid is doing great. I'm so excited. I'm just so curious to see how this is all going to turn out. This is fantastic. What a journey. What a journey that is going on here. Absolutely wonderful. Welcome all to the channel. Welcome to the show. We're at 11:44 now on your Sofi. The volume on Sofi now is approaching 91.8 million volume. 100 million is in the future, in the not too distant future, the way this thing's going. Pretty amazing. Well done all. Those of you writing cash secured puts, you're going to be well looked after. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I got it. Thank you, Auntie Jen. Auntie Jen has just texted me that Nick from Nick's Steakhouse here in Calgary, one of our favorite restaurants, passed away yesterday at 87 years young. What a great life that man had. That restaurant is in the family. It continues on, but Nick's Steakhouse will be mourning the passing of the founder of one of our favorite steakhouses in Calgary. From Nick. It's fantastic. Sorry that he passed, but what a lifetime. Oh man, he did such a great job. Incredible. Worked hard, boy. I'll tell you, did he work hard? Oh my gosh, unbelievable. Thank you all for being here with us today, being through this channel. It's just great having you. Thank you for these thumbs ups today as well. 210 and counting. Keep them coming, kids. We love it. Let's keep it going. See if we can get you guys richer here as this day continues on. SoFi 1144 just does not seem to want to back off at this point. We're up just over 19 on the Dow here, about 19, 3.9 points on S&P, 18 points on NASDAQ. We've got 88-cent gain on oil. Matterport up a dime. NVIDIA up 192 again. SoFi now 188 gain, 1143. Rocket Lab up 26 cents, back to 736 on Rocket Lab. GameStop up 40, 41, 22.31 a share on GameStop, up 41 cents. AI up 191. Smart Rent up 1.5 cents. We've got Unity up 65. We've got Tesla down 95 cents, but Apple up 24. Google down 39. Moderna is down 90. Cisco down 6. Pfizer off 8. IBM is up 48. HPQ is up 31. Microsoft down 360. Amazon is up 90 cents. Spire up 4. Home Depot up $2. Vector's up 43. Netflix up 10.30 today. Adobe up $17. Goldman up 235. Boeing down 150. Meta down 270. Target up 148. JP Morgan up 160. Costco is down 14 cents. Walmart down 43. Disney holding a $2 gain today. American Airlines just down 4 cents. DraftKings down 112 right now. That's the story on some of our favorite stocks at the moment. Nazareth saying 1150 is a new short position on SoFi. Let's see if we can handle it above that. BW 96 million on SoFi, 100 million is inbound by 10:30 estimates as it continues to go through lots of trades. 1149 right now, up 194, volume 96.9 million with 20 million in the pre-market today. You can see how much stock is trading. It's over $1 billion of SoFi stock changing hands. $1 billion so far today in 52 minutes of trading for the opening so far. Giddy up. Anyway, what else going on here? Kent says, I bought 30 $10.50 and $11 calls on SoFi last week. And Kent, I think, is doing rather well with that trade. Very interesting, bold move right there. Right now, 1146 going for 1150. The high today has been 1160 so far. 98 million traded now, and we could easily break that. Just depends on how the morning rolls on. Tons of upside here and lots of excitement. Amy, I'm setting up some iron condors now on AI. Thanks for the class on Saturday, Uncle Bruce. This is great. You let me know which ones you've done, and we'll keep tracking it and see how you guys do. I'm excited for you. Iron condors might be the kind of trade that some of you will really gravitate to. A Splair, 100 million shares should be $1 billion US dollars. Wow, that's phenomenal. We're at 1149, 1150 on the SoFi. Yep, 1150 right now. We're touching it again. We're going for another run. It looks like 1149, 1150 on SoFi. 98.5 million traded, only 1.5 million away from 100 million. We may have a 200 million share day today. We'll see. It's active. What would that mean now? 120 million traded combined pre-market and right now, 120 million at least 10 average, 11 average. At 10 average, that's $1.2 billion in trading. At $11 average, 1.3 and a half billion dollars going through SoFi stock. This is pretty good stuff. We're going to see volatility here all day long. Lots of, like I say, a lot of activity expected here. A lot of volatility will kick in. This is not going to be a surprise for us. It really shouldn't. Thank you all for being here this morning. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. Thank you all. Thank you for becoming members of the channel. Thank you for upgrading your membership to the Gold Bagel level. Appreciate it. Thank you for the thumbs ups. 214 and counting. Beautiful morning. I love this. Love it when stocks go up. Don't mind it when they go down. People make money on covered calls. They make money cash secured puts. They just make money around here. We love that. Nazareth 1135. SoFi now shorted again off 1150. There you go. Way to go, guys. Playing this market. We've got the Dow up 28 now. S&P up 470. NASDAQ is up 18.3. Alrighty, guys. Yeah, tons of stuff going on. Welcome everybody to the party. Kent, I'm up $2,250 on those 30 calls. 10 expire this Friday. The other 20 expire 8/25. So you won't be here long. That's for sure. I'm sure you're watching it very closely. Indeed. Nothing wrong with rolling over and rolling further out as well. Once you cash in and roll up, that's always a good move too. Touch Grass looks like a flag setting up here is what Touch Grass is thinking might be going on. 1137, 1138 on SoFi, 99.88 million. We're about to hit 100 million volume on the morning here on SoFi. 1139 a share and 99.94 million. We're only a few thousand away from 100 million traded on the session for SoFi this morning. Not bad. And sell the ones for this Friday now and maybe hold another 20 that expire a bit longer. Yeah, might be a good move to roll out of those early ones. Royal Lab isn't doing too bad as well, says Beach Boy. Right on. BW, 100 million just hit. Time and sales and level 2 is like a SoFi Christmas tree. Marcus, SoFi just hit 100 million volume. Drew, I wonder how manager is doing today on SoFi. Not a lurker anymore. Go SoFi. Odin's Pumpkin, bought back all 4 of my cash secured puts. I made $500 in 20 days. First serious trade, and I'm happy with it. I'm going to wait for SoFi to cool off and find a new position to write. Welcome, Odin's Pumpkin. This pays for your membership of this channel. No problem at all. Well done. Pays for some classes. And you've only just begun, my friend. You've only just started with this party. 1142 on SoFi, up 187. Giddy up now. SoFi volume 100,500,000 now. Past the 100 million mark, and away we go. Rocket Lab up 27 cents. Beach Boy is happy with his Rocket Lab, as he should be. Those of you writing cash secured puts on Rocket Lab are noticing they're going down too. Nicely. Matterport up a dime at 337. GameStop up 38 cents. AI up 187, everybody. Giddy up, you guys. Well done, each and every one of you making this happen. Splair, just in case, wishing you all a successful and enjoyable day. Keep it rocking, rock on, says Splair. I agree. Thank you for 215 thumbs ups, everybody. Very much appreciated today. We broke 200 and we're still climbing on the thumbs up meter. 34-point gain on the Dow, 6.5 now on S&P, 20 on NASDAQ. Nothing big, 0.1 of a percentage point. It's just a slight gain on the big markets. SoFi is in its own world. A lot of realization happening out there. These guys are about to make a bunch of money. I should get into this thing. Yeah, that's what's happening on SoFi. right now. Odin's pumpkin. Neat. There you go. Right there. There's the official seal of approval right there. You got to love that. Fantastic. 11:42 on SoFi. Giddy up, everybody. Making money out there. Well done, all. Cash secured puts is what you want to look at on SoFi. Don't be writing calls yet. There could be much more upside here. We've only just started this thing. Those Rocket Lab Jan 3 cash secured puts filled at 11 Friday. I also made 70% on those. Well done. I'm glad you're out of those. You took your money off the table. Beautifully done, Beach Boy. Beautifully done. Keep it going, man. Just keep taking that money off the table. Let them, move into higher strikes if you're going anywhere. Beautifully done. Beautiful stuff. I love this. Good stuff here all around. 52-point gain on the Dow. We just popped a little bit. Giddy up. Nice to see that. And SoFi 1142, 1143. We're now at 101.6 million here. So the volume just keeps on going on SoFi. The Rocket Lab up 28, GameStop up 37, AI is up $2. Okay, good stuff, kids. Very good stuff. Join me again tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock Eastern Time if you're a Gold Bagel level for the Gold Bagel Trade Alert Show. 8:30 for everyone else. Come on in and join us. We'll be following SoFi all day today and all the other stocks all day. And tomorrow yet again. Congratulations, those of you moving into Iron Condors. Let me know what trades you're doing. I'll try to keep track of it with you. It's exciting. Thank you again, all of you who've taken the class number 16. It'll be available on the website the next day or two. Emily is working on it as we speak. So good stuff, everybody. Thank you all for updating me on how you're doing on your cash secured puts and on your covered call writing. We got some good markets going here today, which is fine. We'll see how it rolls as the day rolls on. Thanks again for your kind donations and also thumbs ups now, 218 of those. Thank you. Computer Whiz, thanks, pal. Hucklebee's is the best. Thank you, my friend, for being here. All of you that who are Gold Bagel members, Chilling with Uncle Bruce members, you guys are awesome. Thank you very much. And thank you, everybody from John Anderson. There you go. Thanks, all of you who have been members here of this channel for over 2 years. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I can only say in my parting comments, neat. That's all I can say right there. Christmas comes early for SoFi, says Matthew. Dude is coming in here. These Iron Condors are fun. I'm trying to bring in the lesson cost in the first month. I think it'll be fine there. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. Right on. Deep value. Neat. Way to go, Iron Condor creators. We'll be following those with you. Splayer. Neat. Thank you, everybody. DH. Neat. Pick comb. Neat. Deep value. Neat. Ain't going to stop this market. Lowered the buyback for fives. January Rocket Labs. Way to go, Beach Boy. Larry Titus. Neat. Splayer. Neat. Octavio. Beach Boy. Neat. There you go. Dude, $2 donation. Another knees for the teacher. Knees for the teacher. Thank you, everybody. Chase, Rosita, thank you so much for the knee emojis. H. Gregory, 214 on the thumbs up. Marcus, knee emojis. BW, knee. 1140 on SoFi. Giddy up, SoFi. Keep it going. Make my viewers richer and work those cash secured puts. Work your covered calls. Work your Iron Condors. You have a job to do, and that's called getting richer, and we'll try to guide you down the road as best we can. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day, everybody, says Matthew. Happy trading to everybody. In the best to all of you. Way to go, dude, says Beach Boy. Well done. All right, guys. We'll catch you tomorrow morning first thing. If you're a fan of my other channel, Traveling with Bruce, we'll be on at 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock tonight over there, Eastern time. Otherwise, I'll see you here first thing tomorrow. And let's take it further. Okay, guys, from Calgary, from Creston, from who knows where, this is Bruce saying take care, everybody. We'll see you later, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, guys. Thank you so very much, Blair. Thanks, pal. As always, Blair. Thanks for being here. I can't catch every one of those messages of yours. There's too many of them. Alberto, see you later. Thanks, Uncle. Says nephew, Uncle, my nephew. You take care, nephew, and we'll see you later. Okay, guys. Bye for now.